Alright, YouTube, what is up? It's Martin ECD, SpanishGaming.tv. It is time for an Ashe gameplay. Officer Vicarian, one of my mods. She is going to be riding the struggle bus, boys. Can we get a struggle bus emote? Now we got... Did we got 4 more emotes? I don't know what a struggle bus looks like. But if anybody comes up with it, let me know. Let me know. Team's AFK, so we don't invade. That's cool. Standing by tower, that's fine. You can also watch for invades, but I'd be scared to do it with Ashe because my team's in the fountain though, so I can't see the flanks.
How can anyone kill someone? Farewell, Krugs. I shall
shut the fuck up, new champ.
Welcome.
K Mills. I'm bronze at whistleblowing. So we come into lane.
Subscribe.
The Mighties, welcome. Welcome. You guys are subbing what? Just to fuck with me on the YouTube video? Yeah, it was pretty hard to follow up that bind. I like how we're pushing. I like how we're trying to take charge of the lane. I dig this. I dig this a lot, actually. Oh, yes, this is beautiful. There should be an auto W coming out here. Was your W on cooldown? Is there a reason why we don't W here? Yes, it was. It's a long cooldown. Okay. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Thanks, K Mills, dog. Oh yeah, high stream's gonna happen, but my stipulation, army advance, and it's looking pretty good, is if we hold up for a few months with 500 plus subs. Poor Vicarian just wants to learn, and you guys are subbing so much. What is going on? Thank you guys. Jesus. What is this? Fucking just like 300 viewers and it's just subbing out like this? This is fucking crazy. So far, Vicarian, your lane's fine. There's nothing too crazy going on here. I'd be a little scared of the level 3 spike. It's so tough to play into this. There's not much you can do other than just kind of concede the lane when Thresh plays it this way. I don't know if we ever are gonna be able to turn, because like sometimes when Threshes go crazy, sometimes I just want to bear down on the melee creep just to like try to even out the levels. But when he moves up, like, you can't do anything. So this is actually not that bad of a situation, just Morgana had already used the bind. If Morgana hasn't binded, like, we could turn here. Pretty sure. But yeah, they kind of have lane control. I don't know. You're trying to push, but like you can't really hold up versus Thresh Draven. And like the Morgana isn't doing much for you quite yet. It's a pretty good spell shield though. Ooh, maybe turn here? Yeah, this is great. That was a good bind. But your trade's good. I like how you haven't really overcommitted or anything crazy, so far so good. Thanks, Jay Reffy. Yeah, there's nothing too wrong here yet. So Twitch is ganking. You don't really have much you can do to follow up. You chase a little too deep there. The gank was already long gone. Make sure to not, like, overcommit to it. Because if you get counter ganked here, it's gonna really hurt with Lee Sin. So you guys shove. This is all great. I'm glad you're pushing the lane. I'm hoping that you push him back. Yes. Cool. Yeah, no problem so far. Farm's decent. I'm not too mad about this lane phase. Okay, you get hooked here. I don't think it's going to hurt that bad, though. Yeah, you're good. The thing is, too, the lane phase is played fine, but you're also playing Ashe, which really doesn't have a lot of, like, creative freedom in terms of, like, what you can do in the lane. Other than, you know, you're just playing the mobile ADC. So here Morgana gets hooked. Probably going to get engaged on. I'd positioned, like, here and get ready because they're going to jump in probably a lot of the time. I wouldn't feel too concerned about anything other than maybe lead flash booting us. But honestly, this is a pretty good situation. You trade like a flash and heal, it looks like. I don't know if I'm healing right away, but I think you were just worried that he was going to get blown up, which is fine. But just one thing to keep in mind is sometimes it's not worth like healing for your support. I don't know if I think that was fine though, because if your support dies there, you're probably getting dove like every time, so I guess it's fine to keep her afloat with the heal. It's not going to be pretty if Morgana dies, because you're just going to get dove instantly. Alright, this is good. This is a good attempt. Good spell shield. Bails your ass out, because that was going to hurt. Every time Morgana spell shields you, you should play kind of like a big bitch. So like when she bails you out like that, that's great, but we don't really know her E timing that well. What is it? So in the future, you know, 21 seconds. It's a pretty long cooldown. So make sure that if you get hooked, and she spell shields you, she's obviously good enough to hit the spell shields, which is dope. So now we just make sure that we don't position too aggressively until we know it's a backup. So now we know it's like 20 seconds. So rough math. I don't know what Morgana's doing. I don't know what she sees. Like why she's roaming. I don't understand. Very weird. Very weird. Maybe she thinks that Thresh is roaming, so she's got to follow. Fiora and Pantheon. Pantheon's probably wrecking. Yeah, he's wrecking early. Katarina kills TF. Thresh roams. But it didn't even really assist. I'm shitting my pants on stream. This looks good so far to me. The only thing that I would be really concerned about is overplaying this because I think Lee could show up. But if the way you should be playing this team fight is, or I guess it's like a skirmish. The way you should really be trying to play this is you're really just trying to blow Katarina up and then walk out. So if Morgana doesn't help you, this kind of stinks and you got to just leave. Otherwise, we're going to run into counter gank a lot of the time. Chasing in here is really dangerous, yeah. Yeah, chasing in here starts getting worse and worse as we go. Because every once in a while, we do this, we're going to find a lead. The good thing about this chase is that you get the pick and that you all are leaving together. But it's a very dangerous situation to be in because if Lee shows. Now, he's obviously top, and we know that now. But we didn't know that at the time. How do you guys lose this game with this open? This is fucking ridiculous. Yeah, I like how we're prioritizing turret there. The thing is, I'm always scared with Ashe to play too aggro. Because, like, one false move. Okay, Morgana's fucked here, by the way. So we might as well just start disengaging now. Morgana goes crazy. And we don't have her ult or anything. So once she whiffs the binding, you don't have ult. Thresh has got to be coming back in. And Draven is moving cocky. So we just got to back up here. I think you try to be too helpful. And that was kind of your downfall there. But, oh well. You trade flash for flash. Back away. That's good. Your farm starts to suffer a little bit. But you guys have obviously, you've been pushed to turret a lot too. So Thresh is roaming. I'm tempted to ping Draven and like go ham on him here. Back up because Morgana leaves. It's all well and good. Ashe can be so hard to coach because she's so like one-dimensional. You really... Oh, you already did it. I think you're ulting in. Cool. Yeah, this is good. I was just gonna say ult the turret, so that's good. You guys hold it. And that should be a double. Sweet. And guys, the idea there is that if we don't ult the turret and take a stand, we're just gonna lose it and get run over. So the best move is to just take it right away. The thing that gets me, I don't know why Morgana didn't go in right away. It probably would have been a lot cleaner if he just chained the CC instead of dicking around and half-assing it. But it's kind of hard to be on the same page too. But the situation was correct to ult. So you're basically trading turrets. Turret for turret. It's all good with me. Nothing much you can do. Looks like you're looking for a pick. I don't like this attempt because there's a huge wave here. So I hope you don't do what I think you're about to do. And you're kind of positioned off to the side. I don't like that so much. Oh, shit. Yeah. We're fucking donezo here unless Morgana spell shields us like a clutch motherfucker. Yeah. So we kind of set ourselves up for that because we position off to the side here. We clear that ward. We really just want to be in lane there because of how big the wave is, and we can't afford to die. So the next time you're in this situation, when you have that big of a wave, you're not really looking for a pick. You're just looking to thin the wave. Picks only really happen when minions are working to you. So your position kind of... This is going to sound dumb, but because you stand here and clear this, you encourage Lee Sin to path through fog and fuck us up. I mean, it was a pretty clean gank, yeah. But the only reason is because we set here, and it's fine to clear the pink ward. It's just because the wave is pushing, we get stuck having to path all the way around to that position, and that's why we get caught, because we basically bring Lee Sin to us there. And if Morgana had spell shield, that would have been the clutchest spot, bro. He would have saved you, and you wouldn't have died. Neither one of you would have died if she spell shielded. Yeah, no spoilers. I'm wondering if this was necessary. Because of what you had coming. So like you had, you know, you had numbers. I guess you're keeping Twitch alive, sort of. But that guy was clearly donezo. You know what I mean? Cool. That was a good rotation by everyone. This is where I'm going to tell you what I told the guy a few replays ago. Was the... this is the part where you make your teammates do your chores and go and farm. Actually, it's not that bad. Because the wave's pushing to you, so you can actually cancel out all those minions. I don't mind that. I just like making my teammates do shit, but here I think they kind of needed to because Pantheon was not having it. We need to collect top farm, or bot farm, I mean. Next time, if you want to freeze here for a bit, you can. And you can burn some XP if you'd like. It's your choice. So, like, you just kind of thin the wave when you can cancel out more minions if you want to. By freezing. Because they broke the tier 2, and that's one way to get back into a game. When they've broken turrets that fast. Yeah, losing this game is fucking nightmarish. I don't even know how that happens. I think we backed without, like, completely pushing. So I would have considered doing that. At least pushing, like, 1 or 2 more waves. I'd be very tempted to arrow soon. Okay. Cool. I think we use a heal in there. It's not that bad. All things considered, not that bad. Really want the tier 2. I don't know if you want to go top. It's a little risky. With TF there, it's good. Depending on the health of the turret. With TF there, it's okay. But I think he has it without you. I would still cheat over there and back in the bush if it looks like he's struggling. Yeah, I might have helped him there because he's going to get caught. Oh, he doesn't even... Wow, that Fiora's a bitch. Tiny penis. Doesn't even try to challenge. I don't like that we're staying here. We really should be resetting. Yeah. I'm kind of scared here. Okay, Pantheon shows up. That's cool. It works out, even though I probably would have backed. You have Fiora dead. You see 2 mid, 3 mid. And you just put Katarina on spawn. I'd be tempted to push in here. Because we know that Katarina just left base. See? So we're good to take another wave and then back. Would have been good. Would have been a little better. This gentle creature Pantheon, dude. Your Twitch is always 6 and 8. Morgana's 0-4. TF's 1 and 2. Wow. Can I see that again? Cool. That was definitely a fuck that shit flash. Be very, very tempted to go Hex Drinker this game. Because I feel like I can't trust my team to stop that every time. Okay, you get 2 kills. Pushing down mid, running it down mid. I hope we're arrowing. Arrow's coming up. Nothing to arrow, I guess, there. I mean, I just really want to arrow. You're pinging bottom, but I would really like this more.
Subscriber.
Squezzy. Squezzy, thank you. Welcome to the Nisi Subtrain. I would really like this more if we use our ult to open up a tower, as opposed to just going for a tower. I'd like to pull them off of turrets and pick them with my ult. So here, when you're pinging down, I like that you want to get objectives. What I don't like, though, is that we're not being creative enough with our team comp. We have probably one of the most absolute cancer team comps for when 1cc lands. If 1cc lands, that means they all land. That's pretty much our comp. So I really want to pull them off of turrets and isolate people because it's fucking freelo. So here you start pinging away and separate off. But what I want to see is I want you to pull them away. Now Twitch is obviously top. There's 5 minutes. We don't really want that fight. But I still want to, like, back out of fog and try to look for something. Oops, I just pressed backspace on accident, sorry. So you go down to bottom. There's 5 mid. You're a little scared. I understand why. And now we're doing dragon. You have 1,800 gold. I'd probably back with Morgana here and reset. I really don't want to fight right now. I really want to back and spend my gold. Yeah, I hate how we're not dumping this money. The big thing here too is that we have home guards post 20 minutes. So we really want to get back and buy something. Hex Drinker or something. Hex Drinker for me. If I was in your position, because I wouldn't want to have to do this flash fucking hope for the best shit versus Katarina. I would rather have a little bit more wiggle room with that. Katarina's going to be jumping on me every fight, like 100%. So, it's definitely going to be... Sorry, I got the boogers. I got the booger tag. It's probably going to be back and go for Hex Drinker for me. But we have, like, 2k gold, so we really want to back. Okay, so you go some derp shit. This is the derp item. I can think of so many things that are better than this. Bloodthirster, Hex Drinker. Hell, I don't know. I just hate that item in this position. Fucking Black Cleaver. Duskblade? Why? I just hate it. All you have to do in team fights is survive. And you deal 1 million damage. So... yeah, oh, you lost for a reason. I don't think your items are necessarily the reason that you lost, per se. But it's certainly not optimal. Alright, so you ult. Lee Sin goes kind of crazy. He's going for Baron without his fed mid. You really need to stop being so close here. You have plenty of time, and you're also telling them that you know. When you path this way, there's a lot of metagames here. There's a lot of metagames here where if you run at them in a straight line, you're telling them, like, you're saying, I know you're doing Baron! I know you're doing Baron! and you're running at them, and they're saying shit they know, so they're gonna play it a lot differently than if you show up at the last second. So when you step forward like this, I'm very, very scared that I'm gonna get turned on, and I have a feeling that that's what's gonna happen. And we don't have our ult. Yeah! I like this game. I like when I fucking know. Yeah! I mean, I gotta give you credit. I gotta give you credit. Or I gotta give the Lee credit. That Lee, if that happens to me and fucking Silver, I'd be like, all right, okay. But yeah, it's you'd already pushed them off a Baron and you didn't have an ult to really commit the fight, so immobile ADC really doesn't want to fuck around 1v3 scenarios very often, unless it's to just like wipe a fight after it's already happened. So if you're playing something like Vayne or Lucian or something, I can understand you going a little fucking wild there. But in that instance, I think you overplayed it without your ult. Whew. But that Lee played it really well. It's a good arrow. I hate your flash. I don't like that flash. Let your team do the work in situations like this. You're the ADC. You're just fucking. You need to keep that flash for yourself, because I just feel like you're not giving your team a chance to catch up there. So don't just burn it. It's very important on a mobile ADCs to keep your flash. Trust me. I'm speaking from experience here. So yeah, I don't like that flash. We really want to be, we almost kind of want to be greedy with our flash when we're playing mobile ADCs, because of how frequently we'll just get all in if we don't have it. How do we lose? This is all good. You guys make a nice pick. Here, I'm tempted to sit in the bush for a minute and see if we can't get a pick, another pick. I don't want you to ult here, because if you do, she's just gonna parry it. But as Ashe, I always want to pull people away from turrets a little bit easier. Okay, so you back out. How much gold do you have? 2K, so we definitely need to back. I don't know what the fuck you're building. Death Stance? Oh yeah, you're building Death Stance. No. Fucking Bloodthirster and Hex Drinker. Shit like that. Fuck Death Stance. Even Phantom Dancer, I don't care. Alright, your team's positioning is really awkward. You should be with the minions here. With them. You should be in lane. You guys do better in lane because you just, like I said, chain CC. I hate that you guys are all split off like this. And you should be trying to, like, lead the way on that. Oh, God. Look to arrow next time there. They have no tower to fall back to. They have no tower to fall back to. So we really want to force a fight. We also, if we arrow, we encourage Pantheon to ult. We encourage TF to ult. This is what we want here. I hate that we have 5 and we're not arrowing. So very rarely in solo queue are 5 people next to each other. Sorry. Nice. Okay. I'm okay with you being patient on your ult to a support. No. Let's not tank our HP in that. Lifesteal off of golems. Lifesteal off of golems here. You have lifesteal. Or minions, that works. Ooh. Yo, you guys got fucking shit on. Why did this go so bad? It looked okay. So Katarina goes ham. We got this fucking shit build. That's part of our problem. Shit build is part of the problem here. We got no survivability versus this. And like I said, she's just gonna jump on us over and over again. She didn't get CC'd right away, which doesn't help us. Ah, that was wildly unfortunate. Yeah, Pantheon went a little too nutso. I still cannot believe we lost that. In a vacuum, I think we played it okay. Your flash was a little bit much. So you went nutso on this flash, and I think, honestly, your biggest mistake so far is just flashing offensively too much on Ashe. You really don't wanna. So like, right there is what got you in a lot of trouble. Was you keep flashing forward on a like an attempt to like secure stuff, but you don't want to do that. Bait your team. Remember, immobile ADCs, this is the hardest part about them, is that they snowball incredibly hard. You just saw the game I played with the subs, where like they had like a super fed Jinx, but I was still able to like keep the guy in check for like 40 minutes or whatever it was. It's because immobile ADCs are very, very delicate late game. This is pretty ugly if you go for this. I like this. We got two mountains though. I mean, they know you're doing it. You can't do it. You're just gonna tank too much damage. They're all positioned for it. They have no pressure on the map either. You guys are doing okay here. Oh no! No! Now, unfortunately, this probably is what loses you the fight. It's because you don't really have a lot of CC for Katarina, other than like Panth. You have Pantheon, you have TF, but TF has to have a card drawn, and you have your Ashe arrow. So this is gonna fucking suck. And because we're like super immobile here, once one dies, we're all gonna just collapse. So this is gonna suck dick. Yeah. It's very... TF. TF, you fucking... Oh, God. Jesus! Jesus Christ, dude. Get this kid a fucking towel, dude. He's sweating bullets. Look at him go, dude. Fucking Hercules. Yeah, all you can really do in that team fight to play it better is you gotta save the ult for when he jumps in. That Draven was furious though. He was pissed. Sometimes, guys, in your solo queue matches, you run into a kid that will not lose right now. He's like, I will not lose! And he's just like freaking out. You're like, Jesus, bro. Chill. See? Listen, look. Look, he runs up the top lane. Watch, here it comes. Look at him. Suck my dick! I ain't losing! That's what he's saying, dude. Just fucking battling, dude. Alright. So we go into a little nutso here. That was nice. That was really nice. People are flashing. Twitch isn't autoing. Twitch obviously hates autoing. Ooh! Yeah, your comp is pretty much falling off. That's a big part of the problem here. I like that we're looking for picks, though. We don't want to pick Draven. Ooh. Kid had a fucking hunch. Oh, you get hooked? Yeah, you notice that. Huh.
Blue team's inhibitor has been destroyed.
Yeah.
Red team's turret has been destroyed. Blue team has slain Baron Ashe.
This game was very unfortunate. I'll give you that. You guys gotta get... It's weird. You just didn't end the game fast enough. Also, getting shut down a couple times really hurt. But I mean... Yeah, you played pretty well, but your team got outscaled. You made some, like, overplays with your flashes and shit, and, like, the positioning on Baron, and some, like, really unfortunate team fighting, and you also ran into This sweaty fucking Draven player. Who's just taking fucking no explode and going to the gym every day. I think you miss an opportunity here to chain. If you could have chained here, this would have been clutch. Yeah, he just got outscaled. I don't know, this wasn't that bad. It's just unlucky in a lot of ways, but yeah, we could definitely clean up some of our decision making with like, who am I ulting? Am I ulting to engage? But overall, like, and like overplaying some situations because you're immobile. That's the big thing, is you're immobile. So anytime that we waste our flash in a shitty spot, it really fucking hurts. But like, this game was not that bad. It was rough. And your build, blue dick. Your build was slobbing on the knob. I don't know. I know this isn't a standard Ashe build. And that probably hurt you a little bit too. But overall, good gameplay. Some stuff to work on. But not the worst gameplay I've seen in a while. So you have that going for you. If you play consistent with Ashe, it should go pretty well. But you're playing an immobile ADC in solo queue, which is very, very hit or miss. Very, very hit or miss, okay? So I like how you played Ashe. Would I spam Ashe in low elo solo queue? Maybe. And this is kind of wise because you can't really go nutso. But I mean, overall for Ashe, you played it pretty damn well, so I liked it. All right, anyways, YouTube, thank you so much for watching some Ashe ADC. I've had the wrong fucking slate this whole time. Kill me. Anyways, I'm out. Thank you so much for your support and everything. Peace, crackers.